is Fligh the Future, and this is another installment of Will and Flies. And we're calling this one here in the street. You don't know we got we hand sanitizers, we get we rubbing alcohol, and we get we wipes. Because right now we play staying corona free. And that is the topic of today. Right? And we're here with Joel Poyer, social activist and a member of the forestry department. Good morning, sir.
Good afternoon.
Well, good afternoon, everything as well.
Very good.
No, you see what's going on here with the situation and the coronavirus and the shutdown and the implementations that are going on. What are your opinions on these implementations?
Now, it's a bit late in coming, but it should have already been in place, from my opinion. When I look and see what is happening in the rest of the Caribbean and internationally, even though we may only have one known person that came in with it, I think we shouldn't wait until our neighbor house is burned down to then to put in the necessary protective elements to protect ourselves. Certain things that we are doing now should have already been implemented. And I'm saying it's probably by the grace of God why we hasn't had more person affected with it. And I hope it remains that way for the sake of the country, because we do not have the necessary resources. And because we are in disciplined set of people, we don't take heed to law and instruction very easily. We want to go about things our own way and not realizing the consequences that it will hold for us in the future. So it's important that you have continuous education, continuous information, and the information be transparent so that every and anyone could understand what it's about and practice what is right and proper. Yes, sir. The social distancing, the quarantining yourself when you comes in, also limiting in terms of crowd and whatever. And these aspects, we need to practice it. It is important. So we can't just play foolhardy and believe that nothing will happen. It's just a matter of time. And it's based on what we do. We decide whether or not we will be affected more than other countries are affected. We have to right now do the right thing. Even the vendors in MHA also need to put in place things to protect yourself. While the government and the authorities may put things in place, you also have to disseminate the message and protect yourself and protect others.
But now that you mentioned the vendors, right? Now we know that usually vendors pay tongue board for their space in this Kingstown, right? Now during this time, business, as you could look around, you could see business is very slow in town. And this has been the look for how long? About 2 weeks now. So what can you say happen for these vendors who have to pay tongue board?
What I think should be happening now is that because things are so slow, I think tongue board should put in place, and whereby they either just collect every other day or foregoing taking up anything right now based on what is happening. Right? So you're basically giving the vendors a break for the time being. Right? It helps to create some sort of shock for the situation that is taking place. Because sometimes people may come and they may not sell anything at all for the day, not even the passage you may make. But then you still come in and looking for your taxes. So we also have to look at that. But then if you make, it should be of use to pay also. People got to learn to be honest. If you make something that you know you can pay, pay. But then if you're not, at least you should come and say, well, look, the situation is that, this is what it is.
So it should just be some leniency towards these vendors, right?
All vendors right now possible.
And well, there was a package given out to like the fishers, the farmers. Do you think that there should have been a package also including the vendors and the local business owners? What about the van drivers? These people who weren't supposed to have a certain amount of people in their vans no more.
You see, when you're unorganized, these are the things that happen. United you stand, divided you fall. We have to stop operating like crabs in barrels. And don't wait until things happen for us to scramble together. Unity has always been strength. And the strength of the people is them coming together with one voice and one understanding. And don't let anyone divide us. And if we can't do that, then we'll always be picked off and put into a corner where somebody give us trinkets here and give us trinkets here, and we think that we're receiving something, but all we do is destroying ourselves. The whole is much more better than partition. So, as small business people, because I don't just see as vendors, I see them as small business, small entrepreneurs. We need to come together. But if you don't look good, you'll see the Savian community, they come together and they organize. They get benefit. While you, who right next to them, gets nothing. Because they can bargain as an organized. You can bargain as individual. Nobody pay much heed to you. So these are some of the things that has to start taking place.
No, this just shows that there needs a union that needs to represent the vendors. Or is there any such union?
There was once a vendors association.
There was.
There was one. The vendors has a constitution and all that. But what happened? We allow partisan politics to destroy us. So instead of we come together for the common good, we let party and politics divide us. So when one could go to a politician and he get a favor, and another one ain't get because he's of opposition, but then in the long run, all of us suffer. But as I said before, if we hold as a unit, we're able to achieve more. There are funding available, but you can't get it as an individual. You could only get it as an organized body with all the necessary structures in place. So we have to forget about you as yellow and I as red and he is green, and see us as Vincentian business people trying to create a livelihood for ourselves within a space that has been created, and we utilize that space for the benefit of all of us, not just for a few.
Yes.
Because I may figure that out, okay, my belly full, but my neighbor hungry. But then, when a man hungry, it causes desperation. And in desperation may cause him to do crime. So you have and he don't have. So the have not may find ways to take from the have because of his need. And these are sometimes of the situation where you have petty crime taking place right among us. A man may come and thief two things off your table, and because your neighbor envy of you, that you get in sale and he ain't getting, he turn a blind eye. But then tomorrow it could be his turn.
It's true.
So that is why it's important that we be united for the common good.
So that one was a calling to the vendors, you know. You're loved, you're appreciated, but you need to come together and stand up for your rights, because you know you need something to defend yourself and protect your interests, right? So Mr. Paul, thanks for being here with us. Hope you have a good day. Hope your words of advice fall on good ears. If there is any final recommendations or words you have to say.
Well, the final recommendation I would say is that we need to show love. Love conquer all. And remember that our Father is always looking out for us, regardless of what. And he won't let his children suffer. Love conquer all.
Love conquer all. All right then. All right. So we're here right now with local farm and businessman Samai. What go on?
Cool, my brother. Just good now.
Well, you see, you don't know the topic of the tongue right now, the hot topic. And the song we're playing now, it's all in the music, it's all in the media. It's coronavirus, right? So, as a farmer, how is this virus affecting you?
Well, in sales wise, you know, it really affecting the farmers because we have less people to buy. But definitely it's good because it make the people make changes within their diet, because the people them need to eat vital, which is vital, and everybody need to farm again. And that's the only way we could avoid this kind of problem that we are going through. Okay? So the people them need to come back to natural life. The more natural we can be, is more longer you live.
Amen.
So it's a curse for Babylon and a blessing for Rastafari.
Respect. So differently, are there any words of advice you would want to give to anybody about the
Yeah man, I tell the people them chew down the flesh, stop eat flesh, chew down the eggs, because the eggs open cancer cells and all weaknesses. And the people them need to eat more vegan, more ital, more alkaline. Okay? And we'll have a better nation. Because the food that you eat are poisoning to you too. The flesh you eat is poisoning your thinking, your mental status. Okay? State of mind, thinking, perspective. So we need to eat more pure and clean, and we'll have a healthier environment, we'll have a healthier people. And it's that I have to say for the people, you know? So we have to make them changes.
All right, well, check it, make man dotish. What to Samai?
Yeah, man.
Say it.
Poison.
Poison you. All right, well, with the hail on the black same house, my respect, right?
Love and manners.
Love
yeah?
and manners, man. Okay, so we're here with recording artist Deadly. What's up, boss?
I'm here representing for soca. You don't know the thing, but
Yeah, and they say representative of soca, but you did talk of the tongue right now is Corona. So how Corona going to be affecting you for this year as a soca artist?
well, I don't put in my works and my funds into my projects, you know, and all that, like it depend a whole lot because this corona thing just changed on everything. We don't know what's going on right now, everybody just lay back. We don't know the outcome of this whole situation.
So if now, in the case that Carnival is postponed, right? What would be your decision on your tracks?
Well, I have to hold them back because I can't release in this time right now because, you know, Carnival is the season and them time the people just be looking into our culture, you know, from all abroad. And that is one of the main reasons and the fact that we have to push our songs out there on the international market. So we have to hold it back till that time comes around again. And we don't know how that will affect us because we don't give all the funds and all the stuff, recordings and stuff into this project and looking forward to have a carnival this year. So what might be the outcome of that?
Yeah, I understand you. And you yourself as a small time promoter with your bar and your little ends, right? This also going to slow you down to what you're doing there.
Yeah, because certain stuff can't come in because a couple of the countries are closed down completely. So certain stuff can't come in from certain places. Money and MoneyGrams and them stuff they ain't coming in. So me know how that guy work for how long. The government say he's putting a couple of things into place because I listen to him. Me know how true it is. Let me see if we go stand out to the awards. I not really believe in politicians and I rather believe in myself still, same way. Over this corona thing, it just jumped in the place. I tell you.
Well, there you have it. The corona, it messing with the artists right now. Yeah, it's going to be a boring July and June.
Yeah, because plenty people are looking forward to enjoy themselves. Take out them stress with them rum and stuff like that. So what can happen to that? That can cause a whole set of unnecessary crimes and stuff on the place because people can get frustrated. See, Carnival is a time and a place to take away certain stress from you. So when people can't release them kind of stress, how they can release it? They can get frustrated.
Yeah, and then tell them to lock down and limit social interactions. It's also stressful. But however, at the same time, these are precautions that we need to take. You do understand?
Yeah, I do understand we have to buckle and keep safe and wait till time to pass and find out what's going on, until everything is clear from the atmosphere, till we can move on from this and heal as a nation. Yeah, it's understanding, but how long it can take? What are the things they put in place to handle them kind of situation here? Who them handle it in the right way now? But I put my trust in God same way. Yeah, I'm not frightened on them kind of thing there. But the thing affecting the place because I think change up since. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, my bet is Corona done next week. And Carnival go as usual. But, you know, as we say, we trust in the Almighty. Whatever plans out. Vince has 2020, 2021, he don't know we does work. This season ain't really close, you know? It's just the events, them. So, my advice now to you and other artists, I mean, you might want to pour your artist work this year, even if, but you should at least just pour things in commemoration of the season, you know what I mean? Because this was expected to be an epic season for us. And they give you time to make an even more epic season next year. Godspeed. But for now, just, you know, in commemoration, just do your thing, right?
Yeah, man, as an artist, if you just carry on the work same way, but you don't know. Disappointment same way, but you don't know. You have to hold out the thing and push out the work same way. Because what you want to do, you have to do it same way. Yeah, man, the world goes on from this. We get more thing for face when this corona pass, you know. Yeah, we just have to angle it, man. You don't know the thing, go. Deadly representing. You don't know the thing, go.
Alright, that was Deadly. You done this style already?